This here, and this to me, you know, as a pilot, this is runway 36. You can't see it because they fucked the whole surface of this up. This was Meigs Field. It was right on the lakefront. It was very, very popular. It was pretty much known worldwide. If you look over here, it says on the night of March 30th, so that's 3/3. Mayor Daley destroyed Meigs Field under police guard and cover of darkness without public input. So basically, he went in there and cut the seal of Saturn all the way down the runway so nobody could take off or land. Again, we could see that this is runway 36. Right? There it is right there. And then we got this here. Oops, hang on. I hate when it fucking does that. And then you got the big yellow X right here. Okay? Why would he do this under cover of darkness with the cops making sure that nobody could get in there to stop him? See, what the seal of Saturn is, what the seal of Saturn is, it's energy. If you hook enough of these together, you'll get like a lattice. You know, like you'll see in a fence. People use that lattice work. If you look, it's a bunch of X's going across. It's because it's energy. Okay? So they didn't want anybody coming in and out of here. So much so that they brought the fucking cops in, the Chicago cops, to keep anybody from even knowing about it or stopping it in the middle of the night on March 30, which is your 33, 2003. You see, see how big this thing is? You see how big this shit is? This is the same symbol that's carved on the stomach of in the Manson murders is carved in this runway. Do you understand how big this thing really is? How big and involved this is? How many politicians and fucking government officials, how many people in positions of power are involved in this thing? And people think that there's a truth movement? No, there's not. There's a waste of time movement. When a mayor comes in and tears up an airport that has federal guidelines, and the feds were in on it too. They can say all this other bullshit because they all know. There's a reason why they didn't want planes coming in and out of there. Don't kid yourself. This should give you a basic idea of the scope of how big this thing really is. So on March 30th, 3/3 on runway 36, he just goes in there with the cops under cover of darkness and tears up the fucking runway because this is a message to somebody else. This is telling somebody that there's energy flowing right here. And I'm pretty sure that's what that whole no-fly zone was over fucking Washington and New York after that, because there's energy grids there. And if you fly an airplane in there, you'll have a problem because something weird will happen and somebody might see and then somebody might actually catch on. If you look closely, let me just cut this out here. Well, let's take this. What is that? That's the cube. That's just a cube. This is one side, this is the other side, and here's the split down the middle. Right there. There's the cube on one side, there's the cube on the other side. I don't know, you know, it's not that hard to figure out. We're not being told the truth about shit. So you got to find it out on your own. And guys like Dabu 7 and enter the 54 internet or whatever the fucking guy's name is, and condemners like Queenie Cameron, they're not teaching you anything about what's going on in this reality. This is the reality right here. The mayor of Chicago goes in with the police under cover of darkness. A covert operation with the mayor. Nobody finds that odd, and nobody says a fucking thing. Nobody says anything. Fucking morons. And then you wonder why mankind is doomed. They pick it about fucking idiots making $15 an hour at McDonald's, which we know the 15 is the fallen angels. But just to give a general consensus of the mentality of people, they're all walking around screaming about $15 for McDonald's hamburger flippers. Here they go in and they tear up a fucking perfectly good fucking airport that was one of the biggest tourist attractions in America to land an aircraft at. And nobody says nothing. No picketers, nobody, not one fucking pilot standing out there shaking his fist. Nothing. That should tell you why mankind is considered a bunch of fucking cattle. You just go in and you just do what you want, right? It's the same fucking shit over and over and over again. Let me help you out if you're too stupid and you can't see this, okay? Okay, this is one of the murders from the Manson murder. So let's just take this piece right here. And let's take that. And we'll move this over here. And then let's do this. And then we'll just put that right down here. And we'll just make that a little bit bigger. Hey, what do you think? Fits right in. What are you guys fucking stupid? Are you fucking that blind? Are you that fucking dumb? Does this not tell you how big this fucking thing is? Do you have any conception that the entire fucking planet is run by this whole fucking hidden system that's right in front of your face, that they keep keeping you involved with, keeping your mind somewhere else? Because it's important to know that the Blackhawks won 3 times in 6 years. That was the big news today. So there you go. The Blackhawks won 3 times in 6 years. That's all over the news today. You can go check it out. Because it's important to know that. You need to know what the hockey and football scores are, right? But you don't need to know any of this. So yeah, I mean, truth movement, bullshit. No, there is no truth movement. This is the truth movement. This right here. Not because I'm doing it, but because I'm showing you the reality of what this place is. For fuck's sake. So obviously, I mean, we have to come to the conclusion that the same guy that carved this on this man's stomach is the same guy that carved this out on a runway, because it's exactly the same. It's exactly the same design. So think about it. Start thinking a little bigger. March 30. That's 3-3. On runway 36. So that's 336. Last night, the Hawks won. Oh, 3rd time in 6 years. Oh, and that's all people care about. I'd say God help us, but for what reason? For what reason? Why should he help us? We're too stupid. Why should he help people that don't care to be helped?